My. What a performance by our number one draft pick for 2026, AZ Flood, who will be starting somewhere down the road.
Down the road means right now. Listen, you want to be happy that AZ finally had a moment when she was finally let loose and now having to be able to play free basketball and not having to worry that she was going to get taken out for missed defensive assignment or she missed a 3-point shot on any of the BS that was going on in the first 6.5 games of the season. But yeah, AZ Flood proving why she's the number one pick. And we talked about this. Listen, I know Olivia Miles, you had some other players, but the reason why I like AZ is because she was the best 3-point shooter coming in the draft, and it wasn't even close. Actually, if you really look at it, you look at her numbers and compare them to shooters in the W, she's like the third best 3-point shooter of last season. You compare them numbers to anybody in the W playing last season. The stroke is pretty. You saw it, and the fact of the matter is, when I talked about it before pre-draft, I talked about her being the best two-way player in the draft, and you saw the defense. She locked up Sabrina today. She put her in the Uso penitentiary, and that's what you want. Not only
that's not hard to do these days.
Nevertheless, she put her in the Uso penitentiary. But you looked at the numbers right there: 24 points, 3 steals, 3 6-pointers made, including even 5 3-pointers in the third quarter. She set a NBA rookie record for most threes made in a single quarter with 5 threes. And if you look at the third quarter, it was AZ Flood 17 points, Liberty 17 points. So she basically played the whole Liberty team.
Oh no, Mr. Ghost says no. New York Liberty not a serious team. I'm done with the WNBA. No, Chris DeMarco needs to be fired.
Thank you for playing, Mr. Ghost.
Is the New York Liberty dynasty over? Well, yeah, you fired Standy, which I didn't understand why.
Is this a New York Liberty fan? Is this a New York Liberty fan?
Sounds like a New York Liberty fan, man. He's
okay. Listen, man. Listen, Don't listen. The seal is not falling. All right, calm down.
Yeah, it is.
Calm down. Calm down, Miss. Don't be that guy.
Right,
the seal is not falling.
Right, Chris. You're absolutely correct.
No, Chris. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Chris,
quit being panic guy.
How you gonna let Johnson come here and beat you like that, man?
Will you shut up? Continue to watch the W. Continue to support these ladies. Continue to support your team. The seal is not falling. They're just in a bad stretch.
Don't listen to him.
But give credit to the Dallas Wings.
The New York Liberty's defense is the reason they lost this game and their turnovers. They made Dallas look like a really good team.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. If that's the case, yeah, your Liberty suck. They suck. They were born to suck. That championship they won was false anyway. They cheated. They cheated the Minnesota Lynx in Game 7 to get that championship. So you're absolutely right. They're done. They're done. Sabrina Ionescu is a fraud.
Damn.
Yeah, she's a fake superstar.
Wow.
Satu looks like she's enjoyed the culinary scene in New York a little bit too much. And also,
hater, I'm gonna say that Dallas Wings got a lucky win against the New York Liberty.
No, they didn't get lucky. It just New York sucks. You got giant rats there. Your traffic's bad, and your city smells. So man. If you live in New York,
tell us how you really feel. We're 15 minutes away from Mike Fisher joining us to give us some more insight on the Jason Kidd situation.
Yeah, so we have that. But yeah, listen,
Cuba giving everyone straight bullets tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. When he said our team wasn't that good of a basketball team, yeah, you had to get these straight.
Well, I mean, in his defense, if he watched the show the other night, you did say we weren't going to make the playoffs.
I did.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know if you're just emotional at that point in time.
Listen, and I still like that. Make me listen. The coach. I'm not giving credit to the coach. I mean, I heard on the show. I'm not giving credit to the coach for failing forward. This should have been done. And Walt's credit. You got the number 1 pick in the draft, and while she's not starting the first game of the season, you sitting up there starting Odyssey Sims, who's in her. Listen, in this stage in her career, she's a backup at best, and you're sitting up there starting her not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, including 7.
Yeah,
7 games, including, and now somebody finally
he was going to win in Miami.
Yeah. I guess he was going to Heat, and that was allowed in when they said that. But listen, and somebody had to tell him in the second half. Listen, when Enrique, Paige, and AZ are out there, the numbers are the numbers. I'm going to read them. I'm going to read them out to you right quick. I'm going to read them out to you so people will understand this. When Paige and Enrique are out there on the floor together. Let me get this so I can read it out to everybody, and especially to Travis and Miles. You got on my nerves. Oh
my God, are you still having Twitter beef with those two people?
Yeah, with Travis and Miles. You got on my nerves. And somebody didn't know basketball. Listen, okay, let me read it. When Sims, Beckers, and Enrique are on the floor, 6 to 8 minutes, 95 offensive rating, 111.3 defensive rating, a negative 16.3 net rating. When
Did you say somebody told you that you don't know basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, when Beckers made it then.
Yeah,
when somebody tells you that.
I think. I made it. Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Travis.
Mama, we made it. We don't have to eat. We don't have to eat.
When Beckers, Enrique, and Fudder on the floor, 63 minutes sample size. They have a 127.2 offensive rating, a 108.1 defensive rating, and a plus 19.1 net rating. Those are the numbers. When those three are on the floor, they are a better basketball team. And also, when you add a walk, who's 6'6" and a shot blocker, and with all that length, you even get more. But now you can play 5 out and all the way. And like I said before, Walt, we said this in the pregame. Listen. You don't need Odyssey Sims to be your point guard because you have Paige Beckers and also you have Jessica Simpson, who's a point forward. She can basically handle the ball herself. When you defeat the notion of having Odyssey, when you talk about Odyssey needs to start, when those 5 players are out there, Odyssey, Paige, Jessica, Enrique, and Elena. She's third in assists per game on that play. So even when she has the ball, she's not the high assist person, and she has the ball in her hand more than those other 2 players do. So you defeat the purpose. So somebody finally told that to him. Get off.
I think somebody asked him that in the pregame about giving those numbers.
Yeah, get off the floor. She's a backup point guard. Let her come off the bench. Put AZ, who's the best, one of the top 3 shooters in the W, so he can stretch the floor and open up space for you. See how much space Enrique had? Now she still missed a whole bunch of shots.
Oh, okay,
all right. A bunch of layups.
Let's not dump on Enrique now.
But she did have opportunities where they weren't tough shots. Same thing with Paige. So let's play smart, intelligent basketball there. Coach, look at the numbers and be intelligent when we're trying to put these pieces together and not just make it so damn hard on yourself. And that's what Coach was doing. He's making it hard his own self.
If Christ. You are listening to the sound of my voice, you can scan the QR code right here, and you can, of course, tune into us on Facebook and YouTube. But, if you want to check us out, riding in the car at home or at home or at office at work or something like that, just want to pop us on, you want to hear Kendrick give it to the coach just out of the blue one day, you can go search one of our platforms as we're on Spotify, Pandora, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. If you just want to just pop it on, you got Kendrick in your pocket now. Anytime you want, you can just pop Kendrick on there, and you can give it to Jose Fernandez and his coaching style.
Yeah. Look like there may be a recurring thing right here. So, but anyway, big win for the Wings. I certainly didn't. Yeah. What a performance!
Wallach needs to start over Alana. Oh no. Now we're asking for Alana to lose her starting job too, along with Odyssey.
Well, he's not. Well, my question, he's not wrong. Listen. Listen. Sometimes they're bad contracts, and sometimes I used to call them contract kings. Well, she's a contract queen. Listen.
How long is she here for? Is it for a year?
But I'm starting to think that otherwise may not be the mask.
Is she here for a year?
No, I think she's got a 2 to 3 year contract, don't she?
So she got that. What, she got that 2029 deal?
Yeah, so she's got a max.
She's got that 2029. Oh yeah, we stuck with her for a minute.
So unfortunately, but yeah, man, she seems.
I must give you your credit on something. I got to give you your credit on this Jessica Shepard. You warned me about this. This girl's a baller. I love me some Shep.
Yeah.
Shep is a baller.
Yeah, and listen, remember you signed Elena first, and she basically was the second free agent signing you did. I mean, she had offers and she chose, to come here. So if you listen, just think if you didn't get her, the trouble you'd have been in, because she's your best big. Like I said, she's a point forward. She can take the ball up. She can initiate offense from taking the ball just up the whole court and initiate offense from there, not just getting the ball in the half court. And she can play make. She, like I said, she's averaging about 5 assists a game. That's unheard of for a big in any situation, unless you got
to cut everybody today.
So
Revolutionary wants Enrique gone. She's got it.
Listen, I don't know what's about Enrique Revolutionary, but she misses more layups than
well, Kenny, that's because she's used to chunking up the shots at the 3-point line instead of going.
I ain't never seen a player miss. That mean just bona fide bunnies. I mean, up there just blowing them. I said, good grief.
Paige played the whole first half. Jose can't keep doing that.
No,
I agree.
No, he can't.
I agree with that.
But that's because of the rotation. When you're playing basically 2 point guards, 2 ball hands at the same time, and one's not playing well in Odyssey, then that forces him to have to play her extra minutes. That's on him. If he plays Odyssey, the backup points, then she can come out. But he talks about us having.
I don't see why it can't be Odyssey, Enrique, and AZ on the floor.
Listen, all I know is this.
Zaya.
He keeps talking about how deep this team is, but he certainly doesn't coach like it. I mean, he don't coach like it. He coach
like it's an 8-man roster.
Boy, let me tell you something. He shortened them roster to make Tom Thibodeau say, "Damn, man, you really sure you want to do that?"
He played with an 8-woman roster right now.
I mean, Tom Thibodeau be like, "Damn, man, you sure you want?" I know I shortened my roster when I was at New York and Minnesota, but damn, man, you sure you want to do that, man? Come on, brother. I mean, good grief. But yeah, got the win. That's all that matters. The Wings now 4-3 on the wing, and now get a must-deserved probably day off tomorrow. Before getting back at it on what is that, Wednesday or Tuesday for the Las Vegas Aces?
Oh, that's Thursday actually.
Thursday, okay, Thursday. So yeah, get some rest. Get a chance to get a few days off. Get some.
I believe Ed Tovash 10 is going to be at that game.
Get practice in, and listen, I don't want to make a guarantee, but I guarantee that AZ Fudd.
Don't do that. He's got his shirt, guys.
This young lady right here will be in the starting lineup, or I'm gonna see Coach Jose on the street somewhere. I'm gonna see him on the street somewhere,
he's got his foot around and find out t-shirt, guys.
And somebody's gonna go into jail, probably me. But I'm gonna see him on the street. But I'm putting that guarantee out there that Fudd coming off the bench, those days has ended. You're gonna be seeing her in the starting lineup. Thank God. Now we can start playing some real basketball.
So Kendrick, what did you enjoy mostly from AZ today on her game? Real poised and getting steals and everything today.
She's a winning. We talked about this in the walk in the pre-show. I mean, before the draft, she's a winning basketball player. I mean, I'm not a fan of Coach Gino as far as the person, but as far as the coach, he coaches winning basketball players all through his whole basketball. You listen.
Is that because of what happened with Don Staley? Kind of fell off the Gino bandwagon.
Maybe a little bit for my baby girl Don, but for X and O's. Listen, he knows how to coach the game. And one thing you have to know when you go to UConn, three things you have to be. You have to be, first of all, you have to be in shape. And the other thing, you have to be at least a legitimate offensive player. But the most important thing with Coach Gino, you got to be able to defend. And this is why I said with her, she is the best two-way player in the draft, bar none. But what I liked about her today was her basketball IQ. She had it going, but she didn't force shots. She played within the system. It wasn't like when she hit 2 or 3 shots, she was just trying to look for her shot. She played within the system, shot high quality IQ threes, not just jacking up shots because she thinks she had it going and basically shoot herself out of rhythm. She kept herself in rhythm and passed the ball. Also, she played a whole lot tonight too, and also great defense.
Revolutionary says he's better than Chris, and Mark
that ain't saying much.
He will be in the starting lineup. Hey, Mark Wall. Jose said somewhere down the road, not anytime soon, somewhere down the road, AZ will start.
It will somewhere down the road be Thursday night.
Okay.
Or something happen.
That's fine.
Something happen.
Let's take a break real quick because we've got on the wings. We'll come back to him, but we got a special guest joining us right now because we got to get some clearance here on what happened with the Dallas Mavericks. Kendrick's not upset, but I'm disgusted. My coach was fired on Wednesday. I haven't been well since. I've been very angry, agitated, and kind of fussy lately. But I got a guy here who's come in to clean this up for me. You guys know him as Machine Gun Fish. As a matter of fact, I believe he's got Fish, do we have you?
I'm here.
There he is, Kendrick.
That's 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Yeah, yes. Fish.
How we doing?
We're doing great. Well, we're doing great. We're celebrating the Dallas Wings win up in New York. Anytime we can do that, we're doing good.
And then you're sad about the Jason Kidd loss, huh?
Yeah. My coach, we had his we wrapped our theme song for our post-game show. So we won't be playing that anymore. We have to retire that. So
thank God.
We communicated a little bit back and forth. I guess it was Friday. And he's not unhappy.
So he's not unhappy. Oh, yeah, right. Well, $40 million will make you
right. The continuation of his contract will help do that. But I also think, and we wrote about this at MavsRoundtable.com, and now I've seen some national people write about it too. The idea of a power struggle. His goal, his concept was maybe he could run the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then in comes the new team president, hires a new general manager. They have really cleaned house. I mean, it's not just Kidd. They're in the process of cleaning house from top to bottom. And by the way, that's the right of the new president. I mean, that's why you hired him. And so when the Mavericks announced that this is a mutual parting of the ways, that's a very polite way of saying it, but there's some level of accuracy there. And now you move on to a new era. But I am a little bit bothered. I'm seeing a lot of people now coming out of the woodwork, and I'm not talking about fans. If you're a fan and you're anti-Kidd or that's okay. But I'm seeing media people come out.
Yeah, me too.
Anti-Kidd. I always did hate him. Why? First of all, why? And second of all, you're a beat writer in
New York.
Why do I care? I mean, why is it a story that you don't like Jason Kidd? Tell me if you've got a good reason and it's interesting. Tell me, but I don't think I'm interested. I'm interested in the nuts and bolts of what went wrong and now how you can fix it. And the Mavericks now need to get busy fixing things, a lot of things.
Fish, let me ask you this: as a guy who was there for the Masai Ujiri press conference, when I got there, I noticed that Jason Kidd wasn't there. I just got the feel, being around the Mavs the last few months that I've been, that I know they say this is tied to the Luka trade, but I feel like they have wiped everything Mark Cuban related out of the Mavs franchise now. If you were Mark Cuban hired or picked by Mark Cuban, you are gone at this point.
I guess, with Kyrie is still here, obviously, and then Dwight Powell is still here somewhere, right? He's still
the guy, the clock that keeps ticking.
Yeah. But your point's well made. Now, of course, if Cuban had his way, and I think some Mavericks fans too, you would get his voice reintegrated here at some level. He made an incredible fortune, and then in the sale made another incredible fortune. But I'm quite sure that Cuban, and I've known him for a long. As you know, I knew him before I knew him when he was just a billionaire. So we go back 35 years to 1933 years. I think a good educated guess is that there's a lot of things he would do over again. There's a lot of things he would do different. When you sell the team.
Let me ask you this, Fish. I don't mean to cut you off. If Mark Cuban doesn't open his mouth and say Jason Kidd knew about the trade and Mike Finley should be hired for the job, do you think that Jason Kidd gets fired here or axed here?
I think that Mark speaks his mind, and because we all think of him as being so smart, we think everything is strategic. But sometimes he just speaks his mind, and so I think sometimes, and we all learn this in this business, don't we? Sometimes it's better to just say I don't know.
Right.
And that goes for everybody from Mark Cuban to Walt to Mike Fisher.
I just feel like if he hadn't said anything back on that podcast, I don't even think we're here. I don't think Jason Kidd would still be the head coach. I think Michael Finley would probably still have his job. I don't think we're here at all.
I wish what he would have said, and it's never been explained to me to my satisfaction. Why can't I sell the team and have an agreement in writing that I'm going to continue being involved in basketball operations? And Cuban says, well, we had an agreement, but not in writing, because I think he said the league wouldn't allow the league doesn't allow a contract. Of course it does.
Fish. Well, Jeannie Buss didn't have that problem. She got
that problem.
She got a contract. Signed up with the same thing.
You see it happen all the time elsewhere. So there's got to be a way for me to have this deal over here where I sell it, and then a separate deal over here where I have a contract to stay involved. Because Mark Cuban not being involved, again, whether you love every one of his moves or the way he presents himself, that led to Dirk Nowitzki not being involved. That led to Casey Smith being booted out of here, and on and on and on. Again, now all that it truly is in basketball time now ancient history. Now you got to figure out the next thing.
Is the statue next? Are they taking the Dirk statue next? They're taking everything else from us. Is the Dirk statue next? This is the next question. Good Lord.
Nobody gets to have Dirk. But again, this new management team you need to call him today.
Okay.
We don't want you to do anything except hang, unless you want more. Somebody suggests he should be the coach. Let's not get silly here.
Yeah, let's not
be a coach, but you get to have an office. We want you to be the statue around here. And that, to me, that'd be job one. If I was a new team president, I'd fix that now.
Fish, quick question here. I mean, we talked about the former regime. Can you give us a quick, analyst of what you're getting in Masai, and also what you're getting in the new general manager, Mike Smith?
In fairness, we should point out that almost never is a new general manager or new coach or hired, and everybody's like, he sucks, right? It's when you get a fresh start, when you get a fresh guy, almost everybody universally, all the stories are positive about the guy. Not until, and that's why I say, Jason Kidd's gone. Now we come out with media stories about how I didn't like him. You probably should have written that when he was here. Would have had much more value. But there's no question that the track record coming from the Raptors is impeccable. And so a builder of franchises, a builder of a championship team franchise, and international connections and all the rest. Mike Schmitz comes very highly recommended as well. But you know what? This is a mountain they've got to climb. And we're going to see it over the course of this next few days continue to unfold. Oklahoma City is a monster, and San Antonio is right there too. And Oklahoma City with the MVP level player, and he's going to be that way for a long time in SGA. And of course, Wemby's going to be the same thing. The Cowboys and Cooper Flagg might have that kind of guy. We hope, we think. But how do you get all the other guys that is going to allow you got to be with those teams? You got to win 60, not 50. You got to be a 60-game winner. I know first things first, but this summer is huge, not only in which moves you're going to make, but what's your philosophy going to be? And that takes us back to Kyrie Irving. Do you think you're going to be good next year? Then you keep Kyrie. If you recognize you're not going to be good next year, then you move Kyrie. And trying to gauge their thinking there, that'll tell us a lot about where the Mavericks are going to be next year.
Fish, are you trading the number 9 pick? Or are you keeping it and using it?
You know, even though I think we all agree, top 3 guys, top 4 guys are supposed to be special, whatever. But there's depth in this draft. Okay. You're going to get if you don't screw it up, you're going to get a rotational player at 9. Right. So I'm fine. Now, if I get an opportunity if somebody wants to put something on my plate that gets me in the top 3, so I get a surer bet, that's fine too. But I'm moving and shaking if I'm the Mavericks in anticipation of getting good eventually. I know we all want the quick fix, but getting good eventually, because you're not going to go from being a 30-win team to a 60-win team in a snap of the fingers. This is going to take multiple moves. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take the right coach who nurtures Cooper Flagg and others and creates chemistry as this team rebuilds.
Who is that right coach in your mind? Who you have a list, but who obviously you got Sweeney. You got some other assistants. I think the assistant from Minnesota. Who on that list?
We rattle through the list. Okay, and I know you guys are women's basketball guys, so somebody brought up Dawn Staley.
Yeah, is Mavs Roundtable covering this Dawn Staley thing? Are you guys on top of this Dawn Staley thing?
We have a story at mavsroundtable.com on all of this, all the things we're discussing, of course, including the idea of Dawn Staley. Listen, I'm as much a feminist as the next old white man. Somebody someday should make that move. Mm-hmm. It's a risky, daring, fantastic, futuristic. I don't want to be risky and daring and futuristic. That's not the move for me. Sean Sweeney, all the connections are there. The connective tissue is there. Now, he also had connective tissue with Kidd. I don't think his departure here was a very pleasant one, but at age 41, he's paid his dues. He's defense-minded, and he's doing terrific things in San Antonio. Nick Nurse went and won a championship with this team president in Toronto. That makes sense to me. Tom Thibodeau, you want him?
I don't want him anywhere near Cooper Flagg.
He's 68. He's not only defense first, it's like he's defense exclusively, which is a little much, and he grinds on you. And see, Tom Thibodeau might be like the final piece to a championship puzzle. But I don't know that he's a builder. Do you want to call the Duke coach?
Yeah.
He's never done it at this level. He's only been a college coach for a couple of years. But if we're trying to be Cooper Flagg friendly, you got to call his coach at Duke. Micah Nori is the Minnesota assistant that you talked about. He's been in the cycle a little bit the last couple of years, and he was in Toronto when this team president was there.
Yeah, and he knows Masai.
So you have to look at this is totally true in the NFL, and it's pretty true, I think, in the NBA. People sometimes you'll see an NFL coach and he'll get hired, head coach, and then he'll hire an assistant, top assistant, and you're like, they never work together. I wonder what. Then you look up who their agent is, and they have the same agent.
Oh, God, here we go.
And yeah, the more I think about this now that we're talking about it, the NBA is an agent-driven league. The owners don't own this league. The agents own this league. And so I think we need to look and see who's this president's agent and which one of these guys might be his client. Like if Sean Sweeney's his client, you better put him really high on the list.
Well, Fish, I'm glad you bring it up because it has been confirmed that Sean Sweeney and Masai Ujiri have the same agent.
Okay, so if I'm an odds maker, that is the smartest bet. And then the Nick Nurse history, put that in there too, and then the Micah Nori history. Billy Donovan's a name. Jared Dudley, that's a kid guy, and he's never done it before. I'm not going there. Dusty May says I'm staying at Michigan. So there's 8. If you want to count Coach Staley, there's 9 names. But I think between Nori, Nurse, and Sweeney, you get your guy.
I got a name for you, Fish. Tiago Splitter.
Well, he's Portland's making him available, right?
Yep.
Shockingly, they are making them. I know the ownership is cheap up there, but I'm trying to figure out what the hell they're doing.
I want to get him. Let's do it.
And see, I don't have anybody. I'm not particularly plugged in there, but I am plugged into the idea that they're not going to buy the highest priced coach. You know what? You know Jared Dudley is probably going to work cheap at his point. So maybe he needs to be on that list. But the Mavericks, of course, have no excuse in that department. Frankly, no franchise does.
I mean, they just signed $40 million for a guy to go away. So clearly, as Kendrick said, this checkbook is open. It's open.
I always circle back on the Texas Rangers over the course of time. Hey, we're just a small market team. Why? Because you're in Arlington? You're not in Arlington. Yeah. You're in Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, Frisco. You're not small market. So it always amuses me that some teams and owners try to pull that stunt, but the Mavericks certainly don't need to pull that stunt.
Well, listen,
doing these days?
Listen, Fish, the pocketbooks is an issue for them. They're the second richest ownership in the NBA. So we don't know what the contract was for Masai. I'm pretty sure it was lucrative. We don't know listen. They got Mr. Welts out of retirement from goals. We how much money they had to fork over to get him. So I'm pretty sure the money won't be the issue as far as getting a contract with the coach or whatever coach you want. At least it should not be an issue.
Yeah, my biggest issue with ownership regarding money is I'm still haunted by the idea regarding the trade of Luka Doncic that somebody in that ownership family woke up one day and said, we're going to re-sign him for the Supermax, and it's how much? It's $345 million. Basketball players make $345 million, and the next thing you know, Luka's not working as hard, and he's a little chubby, and he sure does like to drink one more beer, and all that stuff starts coming out. He just took you to the NBA Finals and drank an extra beer. So I'm with you on there's no excuse for being cheap, but I also wonder if Miriam and Patrick didn't go $345 million for one guy. We were hoping
that's how basketball is.
You know what
basketball is.
You know what? I'm the one person on this broadcast. I probably didn't agree with what they got for the trade, but I understood why they did the trade. I really did.
I'm gonna put it this way, Fish. Anybody can get traded.
Yes,
anybody can get traded. But the fact of the matter is, and I think, Fish, you agree with me, what you traded him for is inexcusable. It's blasphemy. You got a player 6 years older, 6 or 7 years older than he was with an injury history himself. You got a role player in Max Christie, and you got one pick.
Right.
For a top 5 player. The board stops at, hey, 4 first rounders, and then who else? That's the low bar you're offering right there.
This shouldn't even be a debate. And I see people now trying to do revisionist history saying, well, yeah, but kid's hurt. Sure, he's hurt. But how old is kid? I mean, I'm not kid. How old is Luka?
26.
He's gonna play.
Plays like he's 30 something already.
So the judgment on Luka's career is 12 years from now. So to judge, well, the Lakers didn't win this year. Luka's going to win a lot of basketball games and be all NBA a lot of times in the next decade. So I'm totally with you on fine if there's a chemistry problem, a money problem, a discipline, whatever it is, but you have to get 5 first-round picks for him.
Yeah,
that's the going rate. I do this all the time with the Cowboys. By the way, of course, we're at cowboysroundtable.com as well. The Downsday defense merchandise is very popular.
I've got to have me one of those.
I like it.
I've got to have me one of those.
I got to give you one. I like it.
But you got to get the Cowboy comparison. So people will go, well, I'll never forgive them for trading, Amari Cooper for only a fifth. You had to understand all the things that were involved. I'm not saying it was a good trade, but there was a lot of things involved that caused them to say, get him out of here. Mm-hmm. You didn't have that with Luka Doncic. You didn't even shop him.
No.
If you would have, I don't know. Why wouldn't you announce to the world?
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, Fish. Hold on. I'm going to say this because you had a general manager who's obsessed with one player. This goes back to the Olympic days. And nobody wants to say this. This man basically boarded in room with Anthony Davis. They was like brothers, more sense than just like a rep with a player. They were more like brothers. So this is the guy he wanted. He banked his whole career thinking Anthony Davis is the guy. That remember when you trade Fish, they built the team around one player. And then they scrapped it when they got rid of that player. And they thought, well, we'll just plug in Anthony Davis and it's going to go the same way. You have to when you trade out.
If you're married to Anthony Davis, then go get him and 5 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. But you've got to auction off your pieces if you're going to do that and create a bidding war. And then let the Lakers win. If Anthony Davis is the guy that you think puts you over the top. But I will say this, a telling sign on Nico is, God bless him, is he ever going to be a general manager in the NFL and the NBA again?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
I think that tells you all you need to know.
No.
Well, has Mavs Roundtable investigated that there was a handshake wink deal behind the scenes that got the Mavericks the number 1 pick in the draft after making such a ASA 9, ASA 10, ASA 11, ASA 12 trade?
The media people that get to go behind the scenes to the ping pong ball thing swear that there's no such conspiracy.
Malarkey.
But going all the way back to Patrick Ewing, New York, it's just the coincidence is astounding. You know what? I would buy the conspiracy even more if the Mavericks would have done it again. Because the Mavericks, they didn't get the equivalent of Luka Doncic. They need one more. So had they done it again this year, the Mavericks get the first round pick this year, then we'd really have something. And the Mavericks would also really have something. As it stands, though, this league brings that sort of question on itself. The referee assignments. The referee assignment and the referees, and of course, some of them come out and said, right? The Tim, what's his name, basically suggested the fix was in. And I will certainly say that the referees are aware that we don't want series to end in 4 games. So that's conspiracy enough to cause the audience to go, if I wanted WWE, I'd go ringside. I don't want WWE.
Machine Gun Fish, there is definitely some Vince McMahon story writing behind the scenes on a team who trades a star player away and gets the number 1 pick off a 2% chance. There's some Vince McMahon WWE going on behind the scenes. You can't sell that to anybody and say that behind the scenes there was a shake hand deal somewhere.
1.8, baby. 1.8%.
You get the number 1 draft pick.
Fish, think of what you were saying with the referees. Scott Foster, the series extender, is going to be in the building for the San Antonio Spurs. OKC.
I remember, when the Mavericks, this is in the Dirk era and where you'd go, you would wait with bated breath to find out who tonight's referees were because you're going, oh no. And then, we get out the record, the Mavericks are 1-11 when he referees their games because the Mavericks are up 3-0 in the series. We need a Mavericks loss.
Danny Crawford.
It seems so obvious. And I'm not sure. I guess we've just kind of accepted it. But now we'll see. But the Spurs, based on this, the Spurs should win tonight. They're at home. They're awfully good. Wemby's due for another monster, and the league doesn't want this series to end. So we'll see.
Let me guess who else is ref tonight. Tony Brothers.
No, Tony Brothers not ref.
Oh wow, they didn't want to make it that obvious.
No, Tony Brothers is there for if you want a series to end on the road. If you want a series to end on the road,
Oh,
You got
so
Tony.
he's Earl Hebner. So he's
Yeah.
he's Earl Hebner, huh?
And we agree on this. People talk about this in the NFL too, that there's a script and it's fixed. First of all, point number one on the NFL. Can you imagine the number of people would have to be in on the secret? Thousands of people would have to be on the secret to say, hey, we're going to arrange it this year so the 49ers are in the Super Bowl. So that's impossible. There's not enough money to go around to tell all the people. In fact, frankly, as a guy who's been an NFL beat writer for 40 years, I'd probably be in on the secret by this time. And I certainly would have people who on some drunken night in their retirement would go, boy, Fish, do I have a story for you. I was in on it. I got paid off. So we knew all along. So I was supposed to drop that pass. So that's preposterous. The second point about that, an NFL conspiracy is and Cowboy fans say they're against us. Dude, if there was a fix to get a team in the Super Bowl, the fix would be to put the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, not
exactly
out. Because you'd be able to go to advertisers. If the Cowboys and Giants would be in the NFC Championship game once in a while, that'd be an advertising bonanza. And then you'd run to those advertisers and say, we want to sign you up for 10 more years. Why? Well, wink, wink. The Cowboys are going to be pretty good for the next 10 years, we predict. So the fix would be for the Cowboys, not against the Cowboys. Therefore, there's not a fix.
I believe that Fish. I do believe it's going to be fixed for the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to be in LA this year. I believe the fix is in. We will be at SoFi Stadium.
Fish. Quick question. Give me a percentage on players. We're talking about the Mavericks. Give me a percentage on players who you think maybe. I don't know if you got a feeling we'll be here. Game 1 of next season.
I will be very vague here and just say, there can't really be any untouchables, right?
Right. Daniel Gafford.
Okay, but if I've got a good 26-year-old and you want to give me an equally good 22-year-old, given where I am in this program, I'll take the 22-year-old.
Klay Thompson.
Gone. Long gone.
Gone.
What can I get for him? And by the way, not much, right?
Yeah. PJ Washington.
Keep him.
I'd like to get something for him. Your Gafford one's good. There's value there, and he's still a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I might as well be young and mediocre. I don't need to be old and mediocre.
Good point.
Okay.
Derek Lively.
I'm not like none of these are these needle moving names.
No, but they're players with good tradable contracts.
There you go. Well, I like the word tradable. We just saw some of these guys you're talking about, and we just saw what they're capable of, and it's not even close to enough.
Right.
So, I don't think Mavericks fans, speaking for fans now, I don't think Mavericks fans are like, no way, I'm in love with this roster. Mavericks fans are rightfully in love with one player on this roster.
Right.
There's one centerpiece, there's one keeper. Everything else, if it's a building block to help me for the year after next, I'm for it.
Fish, as we move to the draft, what are the needs? The Mavericks have 2 picks, 9 and 30. What are the needs you see that they have to come away with? They have to hit on with these 2 picks. Even trade up or trade down, whatever.
Even if you keep Kyrie, and management's saying he's so special, we should keep him. We'd love to. It's a dream come true to see him and Cooper Flag. Maybe they're just playing possum. I don't know. But again, I speak from an NFL perspective here, and it applies even more in the NBA. I don't need a position. I need a player.
Mm-hmm.
We see what happens all the time in the NFL when teams say, boy, if we could just get a tight end and a nose tackle. The next thing you know, 2023, the Cowboys draft Mozzie Smith, who can't play, and Luke Schoonmaker, who can barely play. If you draft players, you win. If you draft positions, you lose every time. So I don't care if there was a Cooper Flag clone, and he did the exact same thing. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 5 Cooper flags and we'll figure it out. I don't need a specifically point guard or specifically center. Just give me players.
Yeah. Okay.
Fish, would you like to plug Mavs Roundtable and Cowboys Downsday defense over there?
Yeah, CowboysRoundtable.com is basically what we do and been cover the Cowboys for 36 years. Nobody does it like we do. MavsRoundtable.com. You old heads will remember DallasBasketball.com, which when we started at 1999-2000 became the biggest independent sports website in America for a team, any sport. And we're doing the same thing now at MavsRoundtable.com. And I'm giving away Dirk.
Dirk bobblehead.
This is vintage Dirk championship bobblehead. And all you have to do to be eligible is go to MavsRoundtable.com and you see the join button. Hit the join button, hit it, and you are registered. Doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to give me your phone number. I won't spam you. I'll just give you stuff. So come see us at MavsRoundtable.com.
Before I let you go, Fish, do you approve of my nickname that I gave Cooper Flag, Cooper Swag?
The question is, does he approve of it?
Well, when we asked him about it at his press conference, which was the last press conference that Jason Kidd was at, for his rookie of the year, he said he didn't hear about it. He said that was good. He said it was good.
It seems like the UncleFishStore.com might want to go into business with you.
There you go.
Start offering up Cooper swag.
There you go.
Yes. Now that it's become a business proposition, I'm interested in Cooper swag. Yes, absolutely.
There you go, right there. That's going to be on a T-shirt. Well, Fish, man, thank you for joining us, man. And I'm going to take that sound bite and I'm going to use that to get people to come on Dallas Roundtable to join.
MavsRoundtable.com, CowboysRoundtable.com. You will not be disappointed.
Yes, we don't. Right. And of course, we're going to be hearing from you this Cowboy season, and of course, this Mavericks season. Even though I could be retiring from the Mavs this year.
Wow!
I have no ties. I have no ties to the organization anymore. Now that my coach is gone, that was the last domino. I was a part of the Mark Cuban era. You know, the Mark Cuban era is over in Dallas. So, you know, what am I there for?
The Godfather. Every time you think you're out, they drag you back in.
I don't know.
Fish, a wise man always said you're married to the front of the jersey, not on the back.
Yeah, like this jersey.
Yeah, there you go. Downstairs. There you go. There you go.
Appreciate it.
Fish, thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate you. You have a good evening. We're gonna get back to some Dallas Wings stuff now. Boy, these guys have been turning the comments up on some Dallas Wings. Still upset about my coach, but I'll get over it. Kendrick. All right, now.
I've already gotten over it.
Shout out to Fishman for joining us, man. Great. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You guys have been tearing it up. AZ's blocks today. Revolutionary. Thank you, Revolutionary, for commenting. We got a lot of people tuned in. Thank you to everybody tuned in right now on YouTube right now. Norma Clark, AWOC start instead of Alana. Man, you guys really want to kill Alana. It's just a mask, guys. It's just a mask. That's all it is. Timothy Wayne, all you dumb people who want to fire coaches after a handful of games are clowns. Kendrick, that might be fired at you.
Wonky.
Yeah, that might be fired at you. Shout out to A1, man. I got to meet him at Moody Coliseum for the Wings Aces game in Austin. I didn't know you lived there. Awak is an amazing player. He's shooting them threes these days.
Yeah, man, that block she had on Sabrina was amazing, man. That 6, you can't teach size and length. She's all of 6'6". I mean, you can't long arms.
I already have the highlights here. Would you like to take a look at the highlights here?
Yeah, they finally was highlights. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they are not low lights.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's amazing how a day changes things. Friday, man, I couldn't hardly stand to watch basketball. Give me new life. Let's get to these highlights.
NBC product today. Yeah. Peacock game today.
Peacock, yes, sir.
I think our next game is going to be on Amazon. We go back to Amazon. What's the record on Amazon?
At home against the Las Vegas Aces. Yeah. First bucket, side 2.
I love that haircut on her. I'm sorry. I think that is.
I think she need to change up the lipstick, man. It looks like it's look too much.
Yeah, the lipstick was a little bit much, but it's okay. I love you. Satu. When she was here, she was Satu Saballing.
Yeah, Paige. Yeah, like I said, the lineup once again it was a problem. 11-4 to start the game. Like I said, listen, the lineup 3 games in a row you had bad starts because the lineup was just god awful, and luckily they changed it up in the second half. As the it looked like that the liver was going to run away and hide. Good timeout by coach. At least he did something right.
Oh, okay. Listen. She started to become my favorite player on this team, Shep.
Yeah.
Shep cut by AZ.
She's a jack of many trades. Can bring the ball up, can initiate offense, can pass, can dribble. Not a 3-point shooter, but she can create her own shot. She's just an amazing player, man. She's the best free agent pickup this season for the Dallas Wings so far.
Icy AZ.
There's AZ. Had a coming out game.
Icy AZ. The
brightest lights.
The Thrincess, Icy AZ, whatever you want to call her. That's what we got our nicknames for.
Like I said, overall, yeah, AZ, I understand. I hear you.
Is that Jose calling you right now?
I'm trying to pump you up right now, baby girl. Listen, the best 2-way player coming out of the draft, and it wasn't even close. So,
show him the shirt, Kendrick. There you go. 35. Foot around and find out.
Yeah, put the foot on it, man. I like it.
Throw some foot on it.
Oh, that wasn't good for Floyd right there. Got picked up the and one. Satu big baller right there. Shot called.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how many minutes AZ Flood played today.
I haven't looked up on it, but I'm pretty sure it was a lot. I think she played the whole second half. I don't think
Serena is back.
I don't think she played this whole. I don't think she left. I don't think she didn't come out in the second half.
Yeah.
So, right there, that was a 3-ball. And like I said before, the Wings in the second quarter, they just hung around. They just kept hanging around, and then exploded in the third quarter. That's Stewie. You can't teach that, man. It's just greatness with her. One of the all-around greats in the game. So, shout out to her. There's Sabrina.
Ooh, Sabrina.
Yeah, man. That range is legit, even though her career is over.
Yeah.
Her career is over. Let me tell you something. AZ put her in the Uso penitentiary in the second half. I mean, locked her up and threw away the key, man. She was in Rikers Island. Isn't that in New York? She was in Rikers Island. Oh, get big. Get big, Shep. Get big.
Yeah, the AZ penitentiary.
Yeah. Oh, little shot right there. It was 38-31. See a little Zaza. Oh!
Okay.
Oh! He had to look away.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Oh,
Man.
don't read. Oh, don't read. Where you going?
Just an improved player right there. Just an improved all-around player. Didn't get him much minutes tonight, but you can tell she's an improved player. The Unrivaled did her great. Did her good this offseason. Playing with players in Unrivaled.
Okay.
Pull up by Maddie. Didn't get much minutes in the second half, but had some important buckets in the first half. Kept the score close. Give credit to the Wings. They kept fighting, man, in the second quarter. This thing could have got ugly, but the Wings kept fighting in the second quarter. I think they ended up being a 42-41 halftime lead for the 43. No, it's 42-44 halftime lead for the Liberty. Then we get to the second half, and my goodness, AZ Fudd.
Here it comes.
She had
a walk. Everybody
walk with a
big
pound.
There they go, ladies and
gentlemen. That range is lethal. Walk and shoot that thing. She's a stretch 5.
Well, those threes was falling in
Yeah,
the thing.
they got AZ. I mean, and then you had Enrique and AZ. AZ, like I said before, 5 threes in the third quarter, setting a WNBA record for most threes for a rookie in a quarter. Like I said before, she
with 6 threes. Oh, the princess.
She finished, guys. She finished with 17 points in the third. The New York Liberty had 17 points in the third of themselves.
Well, these threes is falling tonight.
Yeah.
And it was raining. It was raining here in Dallas. It looked like it was raining out there in New York. Actually, it was raining in New York.
Look at her right here. You know, he got it going. Woo-wee. Yeah, man. Best shooter in the draft.
Hold on. Now here come another one. The princess.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. And she's feeling herself now. This time you get confidence. You know, you're not worried that the coach is going to take you out the game.
Oh, the princess.
Here's another one. Here's another one. And this is what we were talking about.
Boy, that rim looking like an ocean, ain't it?
Yeah, well, it's been looking like an ocean most of her career. And then you got right now the New York Liberty trying to what they did was trying to play high-low with Stewie and
give me that cookies
and John Cordon. It was a steal right here.
Cookies
by a girl AZ with the lay-in.
Okay, buckets.
Yeah, Paige got some important buckets in the second half. When it looked like the New York Liberty was trying to make a little comeback. I like that, Lisa. AZ will go down as one of the best 3-and-D players in the W. Yes, I agree with that. Like I said before.
Well, for coach to quit hating on her, she'll be rookie of the year.
Lisa, she was the best two-way perimeter player by far in the draft. By far, it's not even close.
And not only does she have to play against the opposing team, she got to play against her coach too.
Well, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Man, play against Scoot. Damn.
Yeah, Marquel Enrique was 5 of 20 today. Like I said before, shout out to my boy Travis and my.
Oh, look at the princess is back.
Enrique is gonna be Enrique. It could have been 7 for 20, but she missed 2 layups also. I said, good Lord, you missing them too. Yeah, here's
what did you tell me Enrique was the face of the team? How could you say that about the face of the team?
Yeah, that was just 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was about 5 minutes when you said that.
Yeah, we got back to reality. New York tried to get back in the game, going big and using the size and strength with Stu and John Coyle. You saw them with the putbacks and everything. It was just like but shout out to the wings just holding up. And you're not going to stop that size, but the wings were scrappy today on the defense side of the ball. Had timely blocks, timely steals, and stuff like that. You need that if you're going to win on the road against a good team like the New York Liberty. Even though they're on the downside of their careers and everything, it's over.
Yeah, I mean they don't. I heard them complaining about this coach. They say he fines for everything. Come in trying to rule with an iron and fist, and man,
he got his suit game on, man. He got his suit game on. So I appreciate it, man. I think then people need to go back to the suits.
No, I don't like the suit. I like being able to wear whatever makes you feel comfortable.
As there you go, 91-76. The Wings run away and hide. I think outscoring in the second half the Liberty by 18 points, something like that. So shout out to them. Shout out to AZ. Shout out to Paige. Enrique did pump in 19 in the game, but that's what you're going to need. They're your 3 best scorers. You're going to need them to go off every game for you to have a chance. And also, just shout out to Jessica. I think she's the key piece for the Wings. How she
can get to the rim really. There's nothing stopping her when she wants to get to the rim.
How she plays, able to pass, dribble, and shoot at her size. Basic control the game. Being a big with her playmaking ability. She's the key. When she's going well, usually the Dallas Wings are going well, and that's ship right there. All right. Now let's get to the stats and facts of this
Oh, my favorite part of the night.
91 to
Tonight. Well, only tonight because the numbers weren't so bad. They were actually pretty good.
Well, let me tell you something. They were really bad on Friday. I mean, I know what was worse. I know what was worse. Those numbers are watching them Ion.
Vince, we were on Ion.
Yeah, I was saying. I know what was worse.
Yeah, they were from Ion. So in those numbers, defense, I gotta give.
All right, let's get.
I don't know what was bad. The numbers on Ion are actually the actual channel Ion. My lord.
Listen, guys, you got enough networks. You can get rid of Ion. You got NBC. You got USA. You got ESPN, ABC. You got enough networks. You don't need Ion no more. Okay. I mean, the gray screen days should be over with. You don't have to beg for that. All right, let's get to the stats.
USA now too.
Yeah, USA. You come on. You don't need Ion no more. All right, let's get to the stats and facts of this 91-76 win by the Dallas Wings over the New York Liberty. Wings now 4-3. The Liberty now 3-3. Let's get to them. The Wings shot 46% from the field to the Liberty's 39%. But boy, this when you further around and find out right here. The Wings were 15 of 35 from three. That's 43%. Basically, some of that had to do with you know who right here. It had something to do with that. She had 6 of them. Meanwhile, the New York Liberty was 8 of 26 from three. That's 31%. Free throws. Wings won that also with as far as going there. They were 16 of 19 for 84%. The Liberty was 12 of 14 for 86%. Rebounds were even at 34 apiece. Offensive boards favored the Liberty. Why not? They had the bigger team. 10-6. Assists 21-22. Favor the Wings. Steals 6-4. Also favor the Wings. Blocks 5-0 in favor of the Wings. Total turnovers. Both teams had 11. But the Wings gave up 15 points off theirs. The Liberty only gave up 6 off of their turnovers. Fast break points advantage Wings 17-10 in points in the paint. You knew it would be advantage with having Stewie, Satu, and John Coyle. Big advantage for the Liberty, 40-20. Largest lead by both teams, 9 by the Liberty, 16 by the Wings. Let's get to the box score, if you will. Let's start off with the victorious Dallas Wings. My girl, Jay Shep, had a typical Jay Shep night. She had 10 points in 33 minutes. She was 5 of 9 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 0 of 1 from free throw line. She had a double-double, had 11 rebounds in this game, 6 assists, 1 turnover. I repeat, she had 6 assists to 1 turnover. That's good numbers. She was a plus 21 on the floor. Alana Smith, not so much. She had 15 minutes. No points in this game. She took 1 3, missed it. She had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. She was a -9. I think maybe her starting days may be over with. In the seeable future, right quick. Odyssey Sims, 8 minutes. She was bad in that first stretch, and they took her out and didn't put her back in until the second half. She was 8 of. She had no points also in this game. Didn't attempt a shot. Had 2 assists in this game for her. She was a +3. Enrique, like I said, 38 minutes. She took 20 shots to get 19 points. She was 5 of 20. 5 of 13 from 3. Good Lord. She was straight jacking. But she was 4 of 6 from I mean, she took 13 threes. But she was 4 of 6 from the free throw line. That's where she got her points from. But she had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers in this game, 1 steal. She was a plus 18 in this game. Paige Burgess, 24 points in 36 minutes. She was 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. So she was hella aggressive. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover for her. She was a plus 8. Maddie, 6 minutes, only 2 points, 6 minutes. Wow. 1 of 1 from the field. She had 1 rebound, 1 turnover. She was a plus 2. Girl, Awak, 24 minutes, 10 points, 6 boards. She was 2 of 3 from 3, 4-4 from the free throw line. She had 1 assist, 1 turnover in this game.
Wendell says Paige had a steal, man. Not sure why they not counting it because they're haters. I believe in Paige and AZ and Ewok lineup way before the season started.
All right, Lisa, man, good for you. She was Ewok was also a plus 17 in the game.
Trying to get the feels that Lisa's a diehard Wings fan here.
Yeah, you can see it. Ling, she had 3 minutes. She took a 3, missed it. She had 1 rebound in this game. She was
poor Lee, man. She's not going to be here too much longer.
No, man. She's got a cute dog, man. She got a cute dog.
I don't think that's going to win you a championship, but okay.
Well, man,
it's just hard to find minutes for her out here on these days.
Zaza, only 4 minutes for her. 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field.
But she did have a nice crossover, though.
She had 1 rebound. She's a -3. But my bFb, DFW player of the game, and will look to have it be more in her future. AZ Fudd.
Oh, you know what, Kendrick? Let me ask you a serious question.
Yes, sir.
Is it because you came and got the shirt earlier and you put it on?
I think it is.
Why AZ Fudd had a great game today.
Like I say, it's the shoes. I think it's the shirt, man. I think it's the shirt. So AZ, in honor of you, I will be wearing this shirt on Thursday also. I'm gonna have to put it through a washer. But I will have the shirt on. Listen, 32 minutes, 24 points. She was 9 of 15 from the field, 6 of 12 from 3. That's 50%. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover. She had 3 steals and 2 blocks in this game. She had the highest plus minus of anybody on the floor coming off the bench. She was a plus 22. AZ Fudd, her first of many, bFb, DFW, player of the game. Let's get to the New York Liberty. Stewie, she had a double-double in the game. Yeah, congratulations, Fudd. She had a double-double in the game. 34 minutes, she had 14 points. She was 7 of 18 from the field. She had 11 rebounds. She had three assists, 1 turnover. 2 turnovers, 1 steal. She was a -17. Satu, she had her highest scoring game so far in her first 2 games. She had 20 points in this game in 25 minutes, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover in this game. She was a -16 and had the reddest damn lipstick you ever want to have. John Coyle Jones, 14 points in 29 minutes, 5 of 11 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. She had 7 boards, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. She was a -7. Johannes, 22 minutes, no points for her, 0 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover for her. She was a -1. Sabrina, boy, she was in that AZ penitentiary tonight. 31 minutes, only 11 points. She was 4 of 15.
That's ZZ penitentiary.
Yeah, the AZ penitentiary. 4 of 15 from the field. 2 of 5 from 3. 1 of 2 from the free throw. They didn't get to the free throw line. She had 5 boards, 7 assists, 1 turnover in this game. She was a -13 for Sabrina. Mayley, 11 minutes. She had no points. She was 0-2 from the field. 3 rebounds, one steal for her. She was a +4. Carrera, 1 minute for her, just 1 assist for her. I don't know who this girl is. Is it X? Oops, Ox? What? The tall Asian chick, the Liberty have. 12 minutes for her, 6 points.
What the fuck was this, Bruce?
His name, how the heck I'm gonna pronounce this? I'm not even gonna try. 2 of 4 for her, 2 of 3 from 3 for her. She had 2 rebounds. She was a -5. Gardner, 6 minutes, 4 points. She was 2 of 2 from the field, 1 rebound for her. She had 1 turnover. She was a -8. And Astier, 18 minutes, 7 points for her, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and she was a -11 and walk. There's your stats and facts for this 91-76 win by the Wings. They're now 4-3. The Liberty now 3-3. Next up for the Wings, back at home against the defending champs, the Las Vegas Aces on Prime. Well, back to you.
Thank you, Kendrick, as you so expertly read those stats.
And I'm hearing her name is XU. XU? Okay. That's fine.
Okay, so they have not sent over the interviews yet, but I tell you what I can do. If you missed it, if you or go listen to us on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, or TuneIn, I will have it posted up at the end of the broadcast for everybody to hear. Those post-game interviews from Jose to whatever players that they had come sit down with us.
Okay. Quick update before we get up out of here. Quick update. The day in the W, the Dream. They're not 4-1. They beat the Phoenix Mercury, who are now 2-5 on the season. They beat the Mercury, came back from behind, beat the Mercury 82-80, and also in progress the Mystic are trailing the Seattle Storm.
I have that game on right. I have that game on right now as we speak.
Yeah, 49-37 at the half. And what? That's the scores around the W. Also,
well, the only reason why I have to cut the show short is because I have to go make dinner. My madre is on her way over here. We having catfish tonight.
Catfish.
Yeah.
Catfish. Okay.
Catfish fries and a salad.
Well, we know that's pretty good because I'm eating catfish tomorrow on Memorial Day.
Well, what are you eating tonight?
I ate a chicken fried steak sandwich.
Oh, chicken fried steak sandwich.
Yeah, I made it. I didn't get it from Sonic anywhere else. I made mine.
Okay. All right, man. So yeah, man. So what's that? Looks like Thursday we'll be back in case we have some kind of breaking news situation where a head coach gets fired for no reason. Here in Dallas.
Or head coach gets hired. So
gets hired or something like that, or general manager gets fired or decides to get hired or something like that.
Yes.
We'll be back with that breaking news. But other than that, we'll be back on Thursday. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live this Thursday when the Wings take on the Las Vegas Aces. Fud around and find out, will the Fuditentiary be open on Thursday night?
Hey, Cowboys, Mavs, Rangers, Stars, and Wings fans. It's me, Kendrick, here. I know the season may not or may be going exactly how you want it or not. But hey, like and subscribe to all those bFb DFW content to see me. I mean, forget about the other guys, because I'm the real star here. But hey, if you want to see Walt, Shams, and Vosh, that's okay. That's okay. But remember, it's all about me. So still, like and subscribe for, me and the other guys. Okay.